But the Chiefs, bro. You want to talk about the Chiefs because that's who's really pissing me off because this ain't even some bitter shit. It's just like they're 7-0 and they're so quiet right now. It seems like they even know.
They
I
all
mean,
know, dude.
the
Every
team, the
NFL fan,
fans,
Chiefs fans included, know they are not good.
like this is the quietest they've been
They don't
during.
talk about them right now.
But like
They're not talking about them a lot.
during their entire dynasty, it was yap. I mean, Taylor ain't even going to the game. She's I gotta
But
perform.
this
I got
happened
an
early
extra show.
last year. It's like all of last year, the Chiefs were just somehow winning like little games.
But they weren't undefeated.
No, they weren't undefeated, but they were still good.
Being 7-0
record wise.
I mean, but see, they popped that cherry week 1 and they lost to the Lions last year. I'm saying they're 7-0, and they are not really like. I don't hear a Chiefs fan. I don't hear a single Chiefs fan right now. Like, look at us, because they like. It's like they know, like, y'all are. It's like y'all are 7-0, but when you that's the thing. You look at the Bills 6-2, Houston 6-2, Baltimore 5-3. It's like Detroit 6-1. It's like, are those teams better than y'all?
Yes.
Yeah, right now.
But then it's like, then they match up against the Bengals. They match up against the Ravens.
And it makes no. Well, it makes sense.
And then there's little fucking. They're calling bullshit on you the entire game. The game is what, a toe away from winning, and then
14 illegal formations in the first drive or whatever. I mean,
I'm glad that there's not a lot of hype about them, and I'm glad that hopefully a lot of these fans know, because no, they're not scary, they're not that good, but they'll win fucking 12, 14 games this year, and they'll be in the Super Bowl or whatever. So
well, if we look, the Chiefs. I mean, they have. So consider they already had their bye week, but they got Tampa next week. Then they have Denver, Buffalo, Carolina, Vegas, the Chargers, Cleveland, Houston, and they finish their season Pittsburgh.
Dude, I'm telling you, they will be 20-0.
So they might just go undefeated. And this might be the weakest undefeated team I've ever seen in my life. And
this is the weakest,
and it shouldn't be. Like the Chiefs 7-0 should be. Mahomes is MVP first place candidate. Travis Kelce's having the best season of his career. It's like there's absolutely. But like here's the thing, Diop's going.
Well, if we looked at the undefeated season in 2007, it was like Brady's MVP. Randy Moss is the best receiver in the league. The fucking Patriots defense is phenomenal.
Yes.
We see none of that out of this fucking team.
Nothing.
Mahomes is playing just good enough to get by the entire time. They've beat nobody convincingly.
And then I don't know, but then you look at just how they're playing. You really would sit there if you looked at 90% of the Chiefs games, you'd sit there and be like, how the fuck are they? How are they winning?
How are they
7-0?
2 straight Super Bowls and they're 7-0.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
And Kareem Hunt's their leading rusher, so
and
props to them.
What pisses me off is like, they got D-Hop, and they don't even need him to go out and get 10 catches for 120 yards. He's gonna go in there and get 3 or 4 catches and call it a day. Maybe pull a hamstring or 2, and that's gonna be his career with getting a ring in Kansas City.
And honestly, none of these trades have really done shit yet. Well, Mark Cooper had 1 catch for 3 yards, and Devontae had a few catches, I think.
Yeah, give D-Hop 3 weeks, and he's the best receiver in the league. Because he's on the Kansas City fucking Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, which you weren't here last episode to talk about. But, D-Hop's a Chief.
D-Hop is a Chief. And everyone was like, oh, I can't believe they got D-Hop. It's like D-Hop has been... I mean, no one said a good thing about him in 5 years.
See, well, what I said was...
4 years.
What I said last episode was... Like, and he said, I haven't played meaningful football in a few years. Now,
but he can sit there and say that's why he's like not top or whatever. But it's like,
I'm saying like more so like he could come in. Like I'm saying like so he might be coming into this Kansas City roster on this team with a better mindset of like, all right, finally I can win. Like maybe when he was on Arizona and Tennessee, in the back of his head he knew like we ain't shit.
In the front of his head he knew.
So he can come to Kansas City with that mindset and have a better attitude about it. But he can't go back into his body can't get health like it can get healthier than what maybe it was a week ago, but it's not
Sure.
going back in time to what he had 4 years
To
ago with Arizona. It's like
2018 D-Hop or whatever the
can't.
fuck.
So, and I'm not saying he's gonna be some injury-ridden Michael Thomas type receiver, but it's just
he's already miles beyond Michael Thomas.
Well, I mean injury-wise. Like I'm
Yes,
saying, this ain't. I don't think we're on the end of his. I don't think he's on the end of his career, but it's
no. But again, it's like difficult to gauge players on the Chiefs.
Yeah,
because they're gonna continue to win.
And also, a couple years ago, a receiving core of Travis Kelce, D Hop, and Juju, people would have been gassing.
Top
so
tier.
I don't want to hear anybody.
Plus, you got Worthy and all that shit.
Yeah. I'm done hearing like for the rest of the year. The Chiefs have weapons. I don't want to hear shit.
Sure.
About they're doing this because no, it's like if Juju wasn't on the fucking Patriots and D Hop's not on the Titans and they're on teams like the Chiefs playing with Mahomes, no, they're good again.
Yeah,
like that's
Juju was the leading wide receiver, when he won the Super Bowl, however many years, 2 years ago.
It's insane. It's insane what the Chiefs can pull off.